ground. Online. Casual match. First practice training. Old Town Marshal. Manon.
Watch in awe as I command the stage.
Smart choice.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Gotta do this. Come on.
Prepare.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The command grab doesn't make it. Opts for the throw. All right. That barely connected, but it still counts. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Lightning, and the throw ends the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Bring it. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps up, throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Breaks those shins. Brushes that off and keeps going. Safely increases their throw level. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Still slugging it out at this range. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Drops them from the air. Throws them. Knockdown and whiffs. They're wide open. Meets them air to air. They are not getting close. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. They got us a yo, Rock over here. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps up. Throws them. What's next? Steps in for the throw. Starts with a jump in. Gets the jump in. Gets the crosser. Rattles them with a beautifully placed jump in. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Was looking for that jump attack. Takes a trip. Where's their opening? Charges forward. Jumps. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
jump in. Sticks the jump in. That combo did decent damage. Cross up. Excellent jump in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. They're going for the super art. Chico doing the flip KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Immediate jumping. Absorbs the attack and fires back. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 1 chases them down. Can't tech the throw. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Reads them. Knockdown. Jump. Gets them. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nails the anti-air. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? What'll happen here? Jump? Fakes! You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Their will to win is really being tested here. Hit them with a stopping block. And in there! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable
Gotta
of.
do this. Come on.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jumper. Gets the crosser. The low heavy hit. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Knockdown. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump-in is denied. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Sneaks in a hug. Oh, they're in the corner now. Hit them with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use a super. On that. Jumps. Gets the back throw to turn things around. That combo did decent damage. Gotta be careful not to read the jump in perfectly. This is the time to use fireballs and crowns them from above. Both sides getting ready. Gets a wrist be busting. Both of them back off. They may be all in with a rush. Oh, here we go. Both fighters are hurt. Break through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Medium kick. Anti-air in the clutch. Hits the drive. Shows the medium kick. Both players look for something to... This can lead to some big damage. Dangerous range knocked them out of the air. They just said, get that jumping out of here. Takes them up. Chucks the fireball to continue their hold over their goal. Reads the jumping perfectly. Medium kick into... Ooh, what a smart throw. Player one, the low. Links it. What a finish. Player two is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Gut punch shreds him. Jumps in. Stops the attack by using the drive pair. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Neither of them is willing to back off here. Well-timed corner switch. Taking stock. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Was looking for that jump attack. KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to create space to start. Throws them to negate the block. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Is the fireball part of their corner game? Connects with medium kick. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Throws a fireball. Manages to... Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. And heads up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Still slugging it out here. Decides to meet them in the air. Nails the anti-air. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Did well to get the buff in. Was looking for that jump attack. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Had the radar up and running. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. At this rate, KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. That's a counter. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range.
Bring it.
No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Looking for a chance. Hits something. Tries to make something KO. Player two took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Takes the chance to hurt him. Combo with the target combo. Great work finding the opening. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Knockdown. Burnout activates. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Checks them with the projectile. Threads it cleanly. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Come upstairs. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Shows the medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Flashes it. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Taking chunks out of each other. All in with the rush. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Ooh, does them dirty. That's a counter. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu putting that MD and whooping ass to work. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this impact. Squashed. In with the crossfit. Gets the counter in. Noticeable life lead. Oh, critical art now? This is the time to what a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump. Had the radar up and running. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Big, low, reaching heavy. Picks up some damage with a long, reaching attack. The jump in is denied. Holds out with the block. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Box him with a target. Knockdown. Bring it. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Projectile to try and KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shows a medium kick. Did well to get the buck in there. Can't take the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Looks to drop him to earth. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Doing the business. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Looking for a chance. Ooh, done them dirty. Going in. Plant the low block. Sees the overhead coming. Reads the jump in perfectly. The pair, what a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Gut punch shreds them. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. They're not going to drive rush. Anti-air in the clutch. A jump in knocked them out of the air. Nice fireball. Solar plexus straight. Player 2 is in a very good spot. What a finish! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. Decent damage. What's next? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Lays on the pressure with the projectile, throwing on even more pressure with the fireball. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Big, low, reaching heavy. Good job blocking the KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps in. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Connect with medium kick. Knock them out of the air. In there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. Drive impact should have anybody scared in the corner. Was looking for that jump attack. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back, as both looking to reassess the fight. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. This is a tough spot. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player 1 chases, opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Medium kick hits. Side switch in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Player 2 hits him with a stop and bop. Player 2 uses the game for a super art. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. What's the play here? Who's gonna make a move? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Knockdown! Deftly shuts out the jumper. Shoots off a fireball up close. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Anything could happen here. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Life lead opens up. Okay, they trade hits. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Knockdown. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They got to keep their eye on the timer. The pressure is so intense here. Checks them with the projectile. Player 1 can't. He finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Taking stock. Jumps in. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Superb reactions on display. Going in. Player 1 needs the XP KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.